About 10 years ago I inherited a trunk full of family memorabilia. There was a long piece of hair which was my grandmother's plait, and it just sparked off my imagination, as did the wedding photos, ones of my grandparents getting married during the First World War, and then also ones of my parents marrying during the Second World War. And these young people were obviously in their prime of life. Here were young men going off to war and leaving their brides behind. And in this case, it was small rural communities. And I thought about the isolation, the separation, and just how did people cope? Probably they never knew whether their loved one was dead or alive for weeks, months, sometimes. I've taken 3 different generations of women, each affected by war, 3 different wars. So the First World War, the Second World War and the Vietnam War. The effect of war is really ongoing in families and on society, and I think that you can see this throughout my novel. It has no boundaries, war, really. I think I probably do have a sense of place, and maybe that might be one similarity with Tim Winton, is that I think maybe we might share a sense of place. The things that sparked me off were the wedding photos of my parents and my grandparents, and they all lived in the country, and my childhood was spent in the country, so therefore I set it in the country. I think I've always been drawn to this old dichotomy of the city or the bush, and this contest that's always been there, and I think I was probably drawn to that. So I've also made another setting in Perth, a fairly local setting that people will recognise around near the banks of the Swan River.